Well, hello there, everybody. Pastor Joseph here on this first week of Advent. I talked to you about, in the last few videos, about the first step in the process, which I called pruning or purgation or purification, according to the Christian tradition. The first step in the Advent journey. So the second step, and these steps, so they sort of repeat each other. It's not like you complete one and then you never go back to it again. It's sort of like math. Once you learn your times tables, you will use it again. You can't just pass it over and say, oh, I learned that, I never need it anymore. It's the same sort of thing here. You've learned how to prune your life of bad habits. Other bad habits will arise. That's just human nature. So the second step is illumination. And that is, if you're going to talk about illumination, that step is, how do you imitate Jesus? What does it mean to become more like Christ? And so in Advent, once you have sort of cleared your schedule and have figured out what you don't need, now you have to figure out what you do need. And the very first or the very best way to know how to walk like Jesus, illumination, how to walk in a way that God wants you to walk, is to open up your Bible, to actually read the words that are written there. When I was a young boy, I received a red letter Bible, which had all the words of Jesus printed in red. Loved it. And you can't do worse than that. See what Jesus says to us. Learn what he says, and you will learn who is your model to live by? Who is the person who came to earth to share with us in this beautiful, glorious creation? So I encourage you to think about that, to think about illumination after the step of purgation, because Advent is all about learning how to get closer to God. Love you all and miss you all. We'll talk more about illumination in our future videos.